take it there. This time around, I'ma make it clear. Spoke some things into the universe and they appear. I say it's work that I won't say it's fair. Find your purpose or you wasting air. Though y'all scared. Eyes open, I can see it clear. They don't make them bar none, they don't make them real. They don't make it where I'm from, they don't take it here. They ain't seeing due time, I be making meals. Bossed up in this game, I've been making deals. Get your lawyer on the phone, we can make it real. I got checks and balance, I flex dramatic. Another 50 on my neck, just my reckless habit. Ain't no on my rap, disrespect is savage. I make one phone call and the rest get handled. It's just another front step with candles. No message from the... We accept your challenge.
Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. It's the home of the Pelicans. We are live from New Orleans. And, of course, Bam Adebayo. He's a big ticket to foul. They'll go without him, though.
And it's a trade that it caught me a little off guard. I have to be honest, Kevin. He played such a big part. For this team, and really the last guy I expected to see them move.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city, plus he's already got a street named after him.
Going old school with the mid-range. Johnson.
Pass to Prince. Back to Suggs. Good, and a nice assist from Prince.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Johnson outside. Now, here's Vucevic. He's guarded by Davis. Here's Kuzma. Banchero grabs the board.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
New Orleans moving it around. With the fadeaway. That one, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Vucevic. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Johnson left side. Shot clock at 5. Fires top of the key. Kuzma can't get it to go. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. Prince outside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Now, here's Suggs. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game.
We've seen him shoot at 40% from deep for a season, so Halliburton accurate from three-point land.
And here's Exum. After Tyrese Halliburton was able to get the triple. Pass to Johnson. Can't hit that one. Great defense that time from Banchero. It's stolen by Johnson. Exum with it. Halliburton picks him up. Kuzma with it. Back to Exum. And here is Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Joe in the corner. Suggs with the steal. And now the pass break. Banchero with the ball. Bounce pass, Prince. And stolen by Kuzma. Pass to Exum. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And that one drops for him. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Here's Davis. Now, here is Halliburton. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Miami trailing. Now, Joe. Still yet to score on the wing. Johnson. Out to Kuzma. That's good, and Johnson with the assist.
That is a great possession. Get Kuzma the ball, and Kyle will drill those catch-and-shoot chances.
And timeout called by Willie Green. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Now, here's Suggs. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, finessing his way around down low. Suggs found an opening for the score.
Joe with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Kuzma. Back to Joe. The Heat need to get a shot off. Johnson from outside.
And when Banchero turns it up, he can be a factor at the defensive end.
Here's Suggs. Halliburton on the wing. No good on the triple.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Now, here's Exum. Pass to Kuzma. Clock at 6. Vucevic trying to get open.
What a play by Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nuh-uh. Not on my watch.
Banchero inside. A shot fake there, got the D out of position.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Exum. Takes a three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And here's Banchero. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Now, here's Exum. Here's Joe. Three-pointer. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Now, Banchero. Following the three-point attempt by Anthony Davis.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's Joe. Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
And Joe drops them both. So, Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about heat, culture, the Miami franchise, from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization, is they are all on the same page. And I think they've done it in large part is they have great continuity. If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever, and that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried to copy that, and it's been very hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selection. You have to be set up for success.
Pass to Johnson. And he makes good on the layup.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. Back to Halliburton. Davis inside. Pass to Powell. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Joe with it. He's covered by Halliburton. That's tipped. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Davis with it. He's picked up by Nance. They get it again. Pass to Boston. Here's Reed. Nance with some nice D.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Now, Joe. 6 to shoot. Nance outside. Kicks it out to Johnson. It's up a 3. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like...
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Joe with it. To the wing right side. A three-pointer off the mark. Pelicans leading by 6. Pass to Dillingham. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
3 points.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Here's Dillingham. Scoreless thus far. Stan, I'm looking at this Pelicans roster. They've done a great job building through trades, signing kids off the street, and acquiring talent.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Kevin, that anyone's done a better job of putting together a roster so deep and talented. And as you said, they've done it in so many ways. Draft, trade, undrafted guys. Just a tremendous job.
Really something. Pass to Joe. Johnson surveying the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Joe. And it's off from three-point range.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And Isaiah Joe picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And Miami making a change here.
Number 24, Lonzo Ball.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Boston. Here's Dillingham. Floats one, and he sinks the layup. Dillingham's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pelicans.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Now, here's Ball. Johnson outside. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Shot clock at 6. Denial for 3. Nance. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now Dillingham. There's the screen. It's stolen by Nance. And they're pushing it up. Here's Filipowski. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Prince's shot is good.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for it.
Left side, Ball. Got a piece of it.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Pass to Dillingham. Prince looking around. Lets it go from the wing. Shoots over Filipowski. Prince misses. The Heat trail by 8. Left side, Ball. Here's Coffee. Lets it go with a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Coffee's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And timeout called by Willie Green. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And Miami making a change here. Pelicans leading by 5. Barnes outside. Pass to Prince. Back to Barnes. Robinson down low. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And again, New Orleans has no luck. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Miami. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Pass to Suggs. And here's Banchero. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Here's Ball. Driving inside.
You just can't allow Ball to get comfortable when he's penetrating inside. He does a great job of using his size and those hesitation moves to draw foul.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And he knocks down the first one. Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps. And this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through.
Ball with it. Pass to Coffee. Johnson right side. 4 on the clock. Here's Coffee. 3-pointer. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. It's time now. To hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. DA thanks. Here's Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah, my wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college, and she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. Here's Coffee. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Here's Johnson. Miami no good on that time either.
And they continue to control the glass.
Now here's Barnes. Still scoreless. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Heat trailed by 6. Now Ball. Pass to Coffee. From outside the arc. Robinson pulls it in.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitate.
And yeah, how about this team also following up their shots? Getting those offensive boards, also a key for their success.
Barnes. And the layup is good.
Barnes, so physical inside. He can beat you down there as well.
Outside Jackson. The kick out to Ball. Clock at 6. Jackson down low. Pass to Coffee. Off target with his 3.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And some changes here for the Heat. The Heat trailed by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
.114 left here in the second. Back to Johnson. Pass to Joe. For the 3. Pelicans with the rebound. They host the Spurs after this one. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. Here's Banchero. And Vucevic pulls it down.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul. So both teams making some changes here. And timeout called by Willie Green. He's ready to talk things through with the team. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of the game. Holiday gets the bucket.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
And here's Halliburton. 6 points for him. It's Reed, top of the key. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. And the Pelicans lead by 5. Outside Holiday. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Stolen away. Powell with it. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Pass to Reed. Here's Boston. Gets it off. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. New Orleans on top, up 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Heat trailed by 5. Here's Exum. Johnson surveying the floor. Back to Exum. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Kuzma. It's tipped. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Pelicans with possession here. It's a 5-point game. Here's Boston. Right side Davis. Four on the shot clock. Davis owning the inside.
And just a good job of getting a high percentage look. Davis knows how to put himself in position to attack.
And defensively, Stan, the Pelicans look to try and switch as much as they can.
Yeah, Kevin, and it makes sense with their personnel. It can mean reduced minutes for traditional centers at times, but that's the defensive philosophy they've committed to. Well, that's where Johnson does most of his scoring. He's very effective down low.
They get a hand on it. Taken away by Holiday. And Davis sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Reed with the steal. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But, Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And, Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader. But he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Over to the wing. Good ball movement here by the Heat. 6 to shoot. Miami no good on that time either.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Halliburton outside. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Heat. Johnson attacking. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Well, this is Johnson at his best. When he's attacking the rim, he's tough to contain.
Pass to Powell. Halliburton outside. To the middle. Here's Reed. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Reed. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. I think that's some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Pass to Boston. Back to Halliburton. Reed with it. From deep three-point territory. And again, no good by New Orleans. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. Now here is Holiday. Pass to Johnson. And here's Exum for the lead. Outside Holiday. And here's Kuzma. He's covered by Halliburton. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Johnson. Over Halliburton. That one wide left.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And so it's Exum with it. He'll bring it up for Miami, trailing by 4. Kuzma, right side. The kick out to Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Pass to Highland. Back to Prince. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. The Heat trailed by 4. Now Holiday. Now Vucevic. From down in the low post, it goes.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
To the paint. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power. Back to Vucevic. Off target from outside. New Orleans leading by 4. Pass to Highland. Takes the 3. Good D by Holiday. And it's Miami's ball. Exum with it. Picked up by Suggs. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. A shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Pass to Suggs. Back to Highland. 6 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And he stays with it. Now, here's Suggs. 5 to shoot. Out left to the wing. For 3. Highland's shot is good. And it's a 7-point New Orleans lead. Here's Miami now. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Johnson attacking. The wide open look here for Vucevic. Count it from 12. Vucevic has got 4 points this quarter.
Working it to Vucevic, and he does not hesitate.
Highland with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Prince can hit. The Heat trailed by 5. On the wing, Holiday. Out to Kuzma. And it's Bones Highland with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Here's Coffee. Beyond the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Coffey's got 6 points. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier, but I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Coffey. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Coffey's got 5 points now in the quarter. New Orleans in the lead. Pass to Suggs. And here's Halliburton. 8 points for him. And Paul with the block.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Barnes down low. Halliburton right side. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Pass to Filipowski. It's Joe on the wing. There's a screen. 5 to shoot. Out to Nance. For the lead. Hits it from 3-point range. Nance has got the lead up to 3 now for Miami.
And they shot just over 30% in that first half. Not what they were looking for, obviously, but they're getting much better looks here since halftime and have brought that percentage up.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Pass to Coffey. Ball with it. Here's Joe. Here's Coffey. Defended by Prince. Fires from 14. Now, here is Halliburton. 8 points for him. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
That's a 2 from Barnes. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Heat lead.
50.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Pelicans trail by 3. Barnes the screen. Shoots over Ball. Barnes can't get it to go.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
And Ball gets double teamed. Outside Holiday. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Here's Filipowski. Pass to Coffey. Right side Holiday. A second chance effort. He lays it in.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Barnes the screen. Looking to get back on track here. Oh, that's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession.
Substitution for your
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Knocked loose. Taken away by Holiday. Down low. And stolen by Barnes. Back to Davis. New Orleans moving it around. Barnes with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. And Davis can't get it to go. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Miami.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also, you've got to mention the block shots. Playing hard on defense, not allowing shooters to get comfortable.
Pass to Holiday. And it's Aaron Holiday with the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Now, Halliburton. And here is Barnes. Back to Halliburton. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Inside, Filipowski. And so Miami again turning it over.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Both teams deciding to change it up. I now send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Willie Green had some words for his team during the break. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thank you, David. He gets it in there.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Here's Kuzma. Back to Johnson. To the wing on the left. 5 on the clock. The shot's good from Kuzma. Kuzma's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Heat.
And Kevin, after being unable to find the net in the first half, they sure seem to be a different team here in the second.
Pass to Powell. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
That's a nice dime from Barnes, showing he can break down the defense with his passing.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That's foul number 2 for him. And here's Exum. Kuzma outside. Pass to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Back to Kuzma. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And this happens when Kuzma is aggressive. When he's looking to score, he makes the D react.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Banchero with the screen. Miami grabs the miss. Johnson with it. Pass to Joe. Out to Kuzma. And Davis pulls it down.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Joe with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Now, Joe. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Banchero grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 6. Here's Barnes. Right side Davis. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Pelicans.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Heat leading by 4. Pass to Johnson. Back to Exum. Vucevic with it. Six to shoot. Over Davis. And it's Vucevic missing.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
Suggs with the ball. Now defended by Exum. And that one's good. Suggs.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. Kuzma outside. Here's Joe. Powell with the steal. Halliburton outside to take the lead. Powell, that's good. And the Pelicans lead by 1. And look at how the hustle game has been going for New Orleans.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And they've also shown great effort defensively tonight. That they closed out on shooters and really got their hands up on multiple shots.
Several teams changing it up here. And here are the Heat now. Joe with it. Now here's Green. Fires the 3. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And that's a foul called on Josh Green. That's his first foul. And so here is New Orleans. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Powell with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Davis missing.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Tries the spin move. It's Joe on the wing. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. And here's Halliburton. Pass to Suggs. Here's Powell. Left side Davis. Back to Powell. There's the triple. Green with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Tipped away. Halliburton up top. And Halliburton slams it in.
And guys, there's just an air about Halliburton. He has such belief in his abilities, and eventually others start to believe.
Pass to Johnson. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, you can just tell Johnson loves to attack in any situation.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured. wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. The Heat making a switch here. There's 1:47 left in the fourth. Pass to Suggs. Off target from three-point range. So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Miami. Now Joe. Outside Martin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Green. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so here is New Orleans. Prince outside. Here's Halliburton. Good, and a nice assist from Prince. Halliburton's got 6 here in this quarter.
Huge finish from Halliburton. From the moment he entered the league, Tyrese has been clutch.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Mans a screen. Good ball movement here by the Heat. That one, no good. Prince with the defensive effort. And here are the Pelicans. The lead is 2. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Green drives in. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
Yeah, that could be deflating. They have to lock that in.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ballgame.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ballgame.
It's stolen by Green. Here's Joe. Lets it go from deep. He can't hit that time. So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a double. Probably a look.